Spanish Red Cross in a wonderful project that empowers women with disabilities. I was in charge of monitoring and evaluating the interventions and conducting workshops on economic empowerment.
Around the period of COVID-19, we had serious drops in the numbers of TB cases that are notified. Organizations like the Global Fund were able to pick it up and help fund a campaign, which we call the catch-up campaign, to accelerate finding of missing TB cases in the community.
My engagement with this new global startup company is actually a concept which would significantly transform slum living conditions and global poverty across the globe.
My PhD project mainly aims on building a model that can simulate and predict how sea level rise affects the amount of carbon that is being stored in sediments and wetlands, such as mangroves and marshes.
I have also been able and privileged to serve at Uganda diplomatic missions abroad, including at the permanent mission of Uganda to the United Nations and other international organizations in Geneva, Switzerland.
There is a very few provinces in Vietnam that apply this planning model, the participatory socio and economic development planning.
So far, with the hatchery project on aquaculture, we've trained more than 2,500 Tanzanians, which involves youth and women in different ways where they can do fish farming.
In 2017, with the unfortunate siege event that took place in Marawi City, I was tapped to become part of the consulting team to develop the rehabilitation and development plan of the city. Integrating research in policy formulation was the guiding principle of the development planning for fisheries and aquatic resources of the city and the whole Lake Canal in general.
We initiated the idea of inclusive education in Uganda, where over 106 children with special needs are right now in schools. Parents are able to take their children with disability in schools, which has enabled us to overcome the stereotypes that disability is inability.
I'm leading another program, which we call it Nepal-India Transboundary Flood Resilience Projects. We have been serving more than 100,000 beneficiaries there.
I worked with EVAL-Youth or volunteer with EVAL-Youth for the whole time as vice chair. This network became one of the biggest evaluation networks around the world. It is very important. It has thousands of volunteers and members all around the world.